In this video, we are going to learn about Wheatstone Bridge. Here is a circuit of a Wheatstone Bridge, and as we can see, it's made of 4 resistors. Okay, 3 of them are normal resistors, and this is a resistive transducer, which means it is a resistor whose resistance will change based on physical quantity that we are measuring. Okay, example of a resistive transducer is a thermistor. Thermistor measures the temperature. When the temperature changes, the resistance of a thermistor will change. So when the resistance, so when temperature changes, the resistance of this transducer will change. And when this resistance changes, it will affect the VBA, and VBA will change. So by using Wheatstone Bridge, we are able to determine the temperature by measuring the VBA. And in this circuit design, we can set the value such a way the measurement is very accurate. A small change in temperature can be measured very accurately by measuring the VBA. Okay. So next we will see how to derive the equation for VB, VA, and VBA. Okay. So if you look carefully in the Wheatstone Bridge, if you look carefully, this part of the Wheatstone Bridge it's just the voltage divider. Okay, you can see the voltage from V in to ground is divided by these 2 resistors. Similarly, this is another voltage divider. Okay, so Wheatstone Bridge is just made of 2 voltage dividers. Okay, now we can simply apply the equation for voltage divider to find VA. Okay, VA, from this node till the ground, the resistance is R2. And then from V in to ground, the resistance is R1 plus R2. Okay, so R2 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by the total resistance, we can find VA. Similarly, for VB, we take from this node till ground, resistance is R3. So R3 divided by the total resistance, which is R3 plus R transducer, then we multiply by the total voltage and we get VB. And VBA is just VB minus VA. We take this minus this. And we can see here VBA is a function of the R transducer. So when the R transducer, this resistance changes, okay, VBA will change. Okay, so if we replace the R transducer with the thermistor, so when the temperature changes, this resistance will change. And when the resistance changes, the voltage across this junction will change. And by measuring this voltage VBA, we are able to determine the temperature. Okay. So it's not just temperature. There are also different type of resistive transducers. For example, a strain gauge will be able, we can use a strain gauge to measure the strain. When the strain changes, the resistance of a strain gauge will change. Okay, LDR is a light dependent resistor. When the brightness changes, the resistance will change. Okay, thermistor, when the temperature changes, the resistance will change. So these are examples of resistive transducers which we can use with the Wheatstone Bridge. And using Wheatstone Bridge, we can measure the physical change in the physical quantity. Thank you.